Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Comic Arcade. The arcade we're going to be looking at today is X-Men. X-Men was developed by Konami and came out in 1992. The cabinet for this arcade was rather unique as it allowed up to 6 players to play at the same time. This game was ported to PSN, Xbox, iOS, and Android. Let's take a look. As soon as you start, you're treated to a character select screen with 6 available X-Men. Cyclops, who first appeared in X-Men #1, released in September 1963, created by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men on the field. He emits beams from his eyes or optic blast. These beams deliver a massive concussive force. Also, he's an expert pilot, strategist, and expert combatant. Next is Colossus. This character first appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1. Colossus is a mutant with the ability to transform his body into organic steel. In this steel-like form, Colossus possesses superhuman strength as well as stamina and durability. Storm is the third playable character and first appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1. Storm has the ability to manipulate the weather. Her powers can cause tornadoes, thunderstorms, blizzards, and hurricanes. Storm has the ability to control things like cosmic storms, solar wind, and ocean currents. Storm is one of the strongest mutants in the Marvel Universe. Some even consider her to be an Omega-level mutant. Nightcrawler, the fourth playable character, appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1. Nightcrawler possesses superhuman agility and the ability to teleport. He can teleport himself, or bamfs himself, over large distances, as long as he's able to see it and or remember it. And when he does this, he leaves smoke and a smell of brimstone. It is believed he travels through some sort of dimension when he teleports. Nightcrawler is a skilled fencer and hand-to-hand fighter. Wolverine is the fifth playable character and first appeared in Hulk 181, even though some may say his first true appearance was in Incredible Hulk 180, but that's another story for another day. Wolverine has a mutant healing factor that helps him heal from damage at an accelerated rate. He is resistant to diseases, drugs, and toxins. Even though he can still have some immediate side effects, his healing factor also affects his age, making him look younger than he really is. Wolverine has an acute sense of sight, smell, and hearing. Wolverine also has adamantium metal attached to his skeleton, as well as adamantium that covers his claws. The last playable character is Dazzler. She first appeared in Uncanny X-Men 130. She has the ability to convert sound into light and energy-type beams. Dazzler is an excellent hand-to-hand fighter and is immune to the effects of her light transducing abilities. In the opening scene, we see Magneto leading a bunch of Sentinels to destroy the city. We then go to Charles Xavier, who sends out the X-Men to try to stop it.
The only hope is the X-Men.
Go and save the city.
Stage 1 has you fighting a ton of Sentinels. Sentinels first appeared in X-Men #14. Sentinels are designed to hunt, capture, and kill mutants. As you work your way through the first level, you take on a ton of Sentinels and different variety of enemies. As you progress through the first level, you take on your first stage boss, Pyro. Pyro first appeared in Uncanny X-Men #141. He possesses the power to control flame psionically. Though he has to wear a flamethrower in order to provide the flame to control it, Pyro is recruited by Mystique to join the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Once you are done with Pyro, it's off to level 2, where you take on some more Sentinels, and as you work your way through the factory, you are faced with some Hellfire Club Knights and many different robotic turrets and traps. Eventually, you work your way to the stage boss, the Blob.
Nothing moves the Blob!
The Blob first appeared in X-Men #3. In the comics, he is invited to join the X-Men, but turns down the offer. He thinks he's more superior than the X-Men, so he doesn't need them. The Blob has superhuman strength and endurance. The blob's blubbery skin is not easily penetrated and has been known to stop gunfire, missiles, and even Wolverine's claws. As soon as you're done with the blob, it's off to stage 3.
X-Men. We have been taken by Magneto. However, we had time to locate their base on Island M. Destroy it.
M Island is basically a jungle. You take on more sentinels, plant life, and human-like lizardmen. As you proceed through the level, you run into Magneto, and he utters the most infamous line in video game history.
X-Men, welcome to die!
Once you fall, you fight some mudmen, and then continue through to reach the stage boss, the Wendigo. Wendigo first appeared in The Incredible Hulk 162. Wendigo possesses superhuman abilities from being transformed by a mystical curse, due to a human committing cannibalism. His thick fur grants immunity from harsh conditions, he can run at great speeds, and he has razor-sharp claws and toes. And once you're done with the Wendigo, it's off to stage 4.
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
Stage 4 takes place inside of a cave. You fight more lizardmen and digger mutants. You fight your way through and you finally find Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde first appeared in Uncanny X-Men 129. Kitty possesses an ability to phase through objects or people she is in contact with. She can also phase people with her through objects as well. Once you reach the end of the stage, you take on the stage boss, Nimrod. Nimrod first appeared in X-Men 191. He is from a different timeline. He is a descendant of the Sentinels. Nimrod has the power to change his outward appearance to resemble a human. Even when Nimrod is smashed into pieces, he can regenerate different portions of his body and become whole again. He can shoot energy blast and magnetic energy to levitate material and create force fields. Once you defeat Nimrod, it's off to stage 5.
You must rescue the professor.
In stage 5, you take on some more sentinels, as well as mud mutants. You fight your way through the mountains, and have to be careful for the chasms and cliffs that can kill you if you fall below them. As you're taking on some reavers, you work your way to a platform, and as the platform lowers, you face off against the White Queen.
The White Queen welcomes you to die.
The White Queen, known as Emma Frost, first appeared in Uncanny X-Men 129. She is considered to be an Omega-class telepath. She can control minds, alter memories, astral project, along with other psionic abilities. Emma Frost is one of the top 5 mental telepaths on the planet. Emma also has the ability to turn her body into organic diamonds. This makes her almost invulnerable. When you finish defeating the White Queen, you proceed through the rest of the stage. Once you reach the entrance of the ruins, you face off against the stage boss, the Juggernaut. Juggernaut is the stepbrother of Professor X. He first appeared in X-Men number 12. He gets his power from a gem of a mystical entity known as Sidorak. Juggernaut possesses superhuman strength and extreme durability. He doesn't need food, water, or oxygen and can heal instantly. Once Juggernaut is moving, it's almost impossible to stop him. Once you defeat Juggernaut, it's off to stage 6.
X-Men, nice job. Magneto is over there. Follow me.
Aha, you fell into our trap.
Stage 6 takes place at a volcanic base. You fight your way through lasers, booby traps, and different types of enemies. Once there, you take on 2 stone statues. Once you defeat them, it's time to take on the living monolith. The living monolith first appeared in X-Men 54 and has the ability to absorb energy from cosmic rays and has some telepathic abilities as well. making him able to read minds and take control of them. Defeat him and it is time for Stage 7, which takes you to Asteroid M.
X-Men! Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late. Go after the giant Sentinel.
Stage 7 takes you up to Asteroid M, where you fight through groups of Sentinels, Reavers, and Booby Traps. You also take on all the stage bosses in this level. Then you finally reach Professor Xavier and what appears to be Magneto, but this is far from true. As soon as you defeat Magneto, it quickly transforms and you find out that you actually fought Mystique the whole time. Mystique first appeared in Ms. Marvel number 18. Mystique has the ability to shapeshift and assume the form of humans and animals. She also has the ability to duplicate the voice of the person she's impersonating. Mystique is a cunning strategist and expert martial artist. She is fluent in many languages and her mind is almost unreadable. Once she is defeated, Charles sends you to fight Magneto.
Magneto is at another place. Go, X-Men!
Charles Xavier first appeared in X-Men number 1. He is a mutant telepath and founder of the X-Men. Xavier created a school for mutants to help them control and learn their powers. He promotes a peaceful existence between humans and mutants. His abilities give him the power to manipulate the minds of others, warp perceptions, and can cause total amnesia. He has the ability to process large amounts of raw data in a short time. Professor X is one of the most powerful telepaths in the world. Now on to the final stage, the face-off with Magneto.
I am Magneto, master of magnet. Die, X-Men!
Magneto first appeared in X-Men number 1. He believes that mutants are superior to humans and wants to replace humans as the dominant species. Magneto is a survivor of the Holocaust and who differs with Xavier when it comes to philosophies. This created a big rift in their friendship. Magneto has the ability to manipulate magnetic fields and can easily levitate objects no matter the size. He has high resistance when it comes to telepathy, mostly because of the helmet that he created. He is a genius in science and genetic manipulation, engineering, and a host of other scientific fields. He is a master tactician and fighter. Once you defeat Magneto, you are treated to the end credits. I want to thank you all for watching this episode. Happy X-Men Day, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.